Pseudonaea textilis. It's only a juvie, this one. If you got a fang in me, you'd still have enough to pack a wallop. This is a Ranger's stone gecko. I think they're cool. Yeah, next snake of the night. Red nape snake. Here's one of the usual suspects. This is an eastern hooded scaly foot. Curl snake. Oh, you're gonna stand up at me now, are you? Go back that way. G'day all. It's been a while since we last caught up. I've been meaning to film another YouTube video for quite some time now, but I've been pretty lazy in all honesty and just caught up with work and other things. I think the last time we caught up I was living in southeastern Queensland on the Sunshine Coast, but I've not long, about 8 months ago, made a move up to far north Queensland, just outside of Kansas where I'm living, and I'll tell you what mate, I'm loving it. I'm loving it to death. You know, it's somewhere I've always wanted to live in particular. I grew up in Queensland. Far north Queensland was the cherry on top for me, and I've finally made the move. I've been up there 8 months now, like I said, and yeah, too good, too good. If you're a reptile fanatic like myself, yeah, you're gonna love it. Anyway, enough said of that. Currently, I'm down in Mildura, Victoria, actually. As you can probably tell, I'm wearing a work uniform. I've been doing 2-in-1 roster for a little while now, and tonight's looking bloody good for a herp. I just went outside before, checked the temperature gauge in my car, and it was reading 40 degrees Celsius, so she damn hot, mate. Anyway, aim of the game tonight. I'm going to go out. My target for tonight is Pseudonaea aspidorhynca, which is your strap-snouted or shield-snouted brown snake. What else? We got chances of mulga snakes. We call them Mallee mulgas over this way. They're quite similar to the St. Georges that you get in Queensland in the Brigalow Belt region. Nice and red, but they get a bit of yellow on their flanks and underbelly, so they look real nice. I'm pretty keen to see one of those. And then your potential for all your other common things like curl snakes, red napes. What else can you get? If I'm lucky, I might get a Murray Darling. You can get tiger snakes on this road. Yeah, there's a few others, but I just can't think of them at the moment. There's too many. You can get eastern hooded scaly foots in terms of geckos. I won't mention them all because there's bloody heaps of them that you can get there. So we'll just see how we go. I'm pretty excited to get out. It's very, very warm, and I know it's going to be a very, very warm night. So I've got about 3 hours or so until the sun starts dropping down. I think I'm going to go out for a late arvo cruise to see if I can't get one of those elapids cruising the road. But yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you when I'm on the road. Alrighty, I'm back again. Just at the servo at the moment. It's just after 8 o'clock. It's 10 past 8. As you can see, it's still daylight out. Reason for that being is down in Victoria and New South Wales, they have a little thing called daylight savings. And what that virtually means is that it doesn't get dark until about 9:30 at this time of year, whereas in Queensland we don't have that whatsoever. I'm going to whack some fuel in, and I might get a couple videos on the way of the sunsets and stuff. We got some pretty hectic sunsets down this way, so yeah, you won't see my ugly mug again until we're on the Herp Road. Alrighty, so we're at the Herp Road now. Not a very long drive at all. It's only about half an hour or so. As you can see, the sun's only just starting to go down. It's about 8:40, I'd say, almost 9 o'clock. I do apologise, it's probably not going to be the best video or the best filming because I'm by myself on this little trip. So I'll do my very best to get as much good footage as I can of these snakes and other reptiles that we may come by. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. You may not see me too much more, you may see me a little bit, who knows. We'll see how the night pans out. Still sitting at 34 degrees and it's 8:47. That's mental. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so we've got our first herp of the night. It's a super common gecko species. This guy here is a Bino's gecko. Yeah, extremely common. The ones out here I find look a lot nicer than the ones I've seen elsewhere. As you can see, he's got a regenerated tail, which means his tail's dropped off at some point and he's grown back another. Anyway, super common. We're just going to tickle him off the road. Come on, mate. Tickle him off the road and keep going. There he goes. The juvenile eastern brown snake. I'm pretty sure it could be a juvenile strappy. He's not stopping and he's at that danger size. I don't want to really pick him up. There's our first snake. Oh, stand up at me a little bit. And this is an eastern brown. He's very nice looking. He's one of the two. He's either a strappy or an EB. Now that he's stopped moving, I can determine that it's an eastern brown snake. Pseudonaea textilis. It's only a juvie, this one. But if he got a fang in me, he'd still have enough to pack a wallop. Certainly send me to hospital, possibly even kill me. Anyway, we'll leave him be, I think. Gonna keep cruising. There we go, that's the first snake. Little eastern brown. Hopefully we can get the strap snouted form tonight. Off he goes. No, not back towards the road, mister. Go back that way. That's it. That's a boy. Alright, there we go, guys. It's the first snake of the night. Pseudonaea textilis, the eastern brown or common brown snake. Once he stopped and slowed down, I was able to have a good look at him and determine that it was an eastern brown and not a strap-snouted brown snake. Yeah, super common as well. I mean, their other name is a common brown snake. They are pretty common along the east coast of Australia, even towards the west and stuff. You'll get them as far as Alice Springs and I think a little bit further west. They're pretty rare that way though, but where we are here, they're super common. As you guys can see now, it's pretty well almost pitch black. I'm cruising pretty slow at the moment. Yeah, there's got to be a few more snakes out. I know people that have come onto this road and gotten about 20 plus in a night, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully that aspid or moulder snake sitting on the road. Righty, so we've got our next gecko species for the night. Stop moving, come here, mate. This is a Ranger's stone gecko. They're a cool gecko species you can get out here. It's probably the best one that you'll get on this road. They're cracker, mate. I think they're cool. Only saw my first one the other night. See if I can sit him on the road without him bloody moving, but good gecko. Got some nice patterning. Oh, there he goes. He's moving, he's boosting it. I know that they can get a bit better looking out here. They get a bit more orange. So I'm gonna leave this fella go. I'll probably photograph the next one that comes along. Oh mate, off the road. Yeah, wiggle your tail at me. Come on, that's it, mister. Here's one of the usual suspects. This is an eastern hooded scaly foot. Now believe it or not, this fella's actually a type of gecko and he actually feeds on other geckos. If you look closely, you'll see his fleshy tongue right now. There you go, there it is again. How cool is that? They're pretty common, I've seen heaps of them. But I'll always stop to move him off the road. See if we can get him to sit still so we get a close up of his head. He's probably not going to want to play the game. Anyone that would look at that normally would go, oh, snake. It isn't the case at all. He's actually a flat-footed lizard. I'll pick him up. Don't want him to drop his tail either. Come here, mate. You can just see those flat foots right there. He's not gonna stop this fella anyway. Just gonna move him off the road. He's gonna be a pain. I'm sure we'll see plenty more of these tonight. They're pretty common. Come on. That's a man. So it's been about 30 to 45 minutes since my last reptile, which was that eastern hooded scaly foot, and I just had a snake on the road. It was only a small one, and I know it was a snake just because of how it moved off of the road. I jumped out and he was gone. He boosted it. Could have very well Well, it could have been anything really. It was a dark coloured snake moving off. I reckon it could have very well been another eastern brown. I'm hoping it wasn't a strap-snouted brown, but you get that. You're not going to catch all of them, are you? There's the next snake of the night. Usual suspect. Curl snake. Super common. It's got a real nice dark head, this one. After we just missed something small again on the road. It's just so warm still. Still about 29 degrees and the road's just cooking, mate. As you can tell, it's been a pretty few and far between night tonight. It's been very, very warm. I've only seen about 4 snakes, eastern hooded scalyfoot and a few geckos. I would have thought I would have been in the 10 plus reptiles by now, but it's just not happening, eh? In particular snakes, that's what I was aiming to come out and do tonight. We'll see a few snakes. Oh, I don't know what that was. Just a sec. Oh wow, look at the size of this one. Oh, it's a little beardy. I mean, mate, who would have thought? Little bearded dragon sitting on the road at night. This little baby central. The Ectotherms. Seems to be the one that you get more commonly out here. Funny little fella, eh? Yeah, next snake of the night. Red nape snake. Yeah, they're not supposed to be super common here, I've been told, but this is the second one I've seen in here. They're pretty well common everywhere else in Australia. I shouldn't say everywhere else, but every spot I've seen them. Look at him standing up. They've only got a relatively mild venom, designed for hunting skinks, so I'm not in any danger if I pick him up. He's a spaz and he won't sit still. As you can see. No. There we go. You'll work it out now. Got a car coming. It's a tessellated gecko. I haven't seen one on this road yet, but I've seen them in other spots. Not terrible. Our second curl snake for tonight. Too many of these bastards. Come on, strap-snouted brown snake. Seems like all the snakes are starting to come out now. Anyway. Seems like everything's starting to slowly pop out now. I've seen a heap of geckos. But in saying that, I have kind of been just passing them because I'm at the point where I just want to, for one, try and get a few more snakes, and two, it's getting pretty late as well. I don't want to stay out all night. Hopefully the next snake we get is the one I've been wanting. I'll take a strappy or a mulga at this point. Just at a larger lap than what we've been seeing. Yeah, second scaly foot for the night. Look at this one. There we go. Yeah. Where's the strappy at? He's knocked around for some reason. Nor are the mulgas. What's going on? I reckon this might be the last snake for the night. Last reptile. Probably seen about, gee, how many? About 20 odd geckos and 10 plus scaly foots since I filmed the last reptile. I just was like, no, I'm not going to film any more of them. Hey, little shit. Oh, that way. That's the one. Thanks for pulling on me. Girl's about to give up. We've got a decent snake. This is a mulga snake. Oh, they do look nice here. Or a king brown. Oh, cracker. No, mate. No. I don't want to get too close because he could lunge at me from here. There's your king brown. Okay, he's gonna have a bit of a close look in. Fucking make me jump just then. You little shit. There's your king brown. Your Mallee mulga. Now I was aiming for an aspid tonight, but I will take that. I was waiting for a larger leopard to venture onto the road. It was right as I was about to leave as well. Very good. Very good snake. Oh, you're hissing at me. Got a couple videos of this fella. Just gonna let him go. Oh, you're gonna stand up at me now, are you? Go back that way. That's the one. Yeah, well, mulgus snake. I'd been waiting to see one of those out this way. Not an awful snake. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep letting him go. See you, matey. I think it was a good snake to end on last night. It was that mulgus snake, or King Brown. Unfortunately, I couldn't get hold of that strappy, but today's a new day. Fresh shave, ready to rock and roll. Just found out I got a rostered day off tomorrow, so I'm heading back out tonight. Nowhere near as warm. It's a lot cooler. We had a bit of rain this Arby. I don't know if that's going to work to me favour or not. I guess I'll find out when I get out there and do a few laps of that road for a couple of hours. So, yeah. Probably withhold filming a lot of the common stuff tonight just because they pretty well look the same as the next. So we'll see what happens. There might be a couple that are a bit standalone. You do get the odd snake that looks a bit different. So hopefully the next time you see me, I'm on the tail end or filming a strappy. We'll see. We'll see. But I wasn't going to film the common stuff because they're pretty well the same as the next, but just something we didn't get the other night. Just his little head. A sand swimmer. I don't know if it's a broad banded or not. This is something we didn't get the other night, or last night I should say. Come on back out, buddy. Come this way. Oh. Yeah, they're a cool skink. I'll find out exactly which one it is and I'll put the common name and scientific name up in the video. Oh. Yeah, cool. Anyway, you stay off the road, mister. Well, there you have it, guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that aspen tonight either. It is what it is. It was cool to see that sand swimmer, broad-banded sand swimmer. Hadn't seen them down here yet, so I knew they were around, but just hadn't managed to see one. Oh well, there's always next time. I'll be back in the next 3 weeks or so. About to go on my Christmas break, and I'll give it another crack then. But that isn't to say that there isn't a few more cool herping opportunities coming up just before the new year. I'm about to head home. I'm going to be planning on looking for a jungle carpet python, the rainforest of far north Queensland. I'm planning on filming a video for that, so stay tuned. I'm sure there'll be plenty of cool species to come out of there. And not only that, for the first time ever, I never thought I'd do it, I'm actually going international with my roommate. We're going to be going overseas to do a bit of herping. Also a bit of sightseeing, holidaying, bit of drinking as well, as you do. But yeah, no, very excited. Yeah, there's bound to be plenty of new herps for myself, so I'm keen to get over there and see what we can muster up. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there, I think. Cheers for watching if you have. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see a bit more, and I'll catch you in the next one.